Okay, I really cannot be bothered using a tripod tonight. I can't. I just can't. So forgive me for not using a tripod. Okay? So tonight you're going to learn how to make a 5,700 kilometer an hour Dome Zero. And now we're going to go and get a Volkswagen. Stupid camera's running out of batteries already. As always, we get the Samba bus because of the suspension. And the paint doesn't matter because it gets reset. Okay. And we click yes. Okay, we're back. After that long loading screen. Okay, so now we actually want to go to the tuning shop first. I'm only using one hand on the controller here. And we want to do weight reduction. Up to stage 3 only. So if you've got any stage 4 or 5 tickets, don't use them, because stage 4 and 5 will be uninstalled, and it will actually, if you install stage 4 and 5 weight reduction, it'll uninstall all the weight reduction stages, so it won't work. You don't want that. So you just want stage 1, 2 and 3. Once you've done that, you want to go down to the suspension, buy the customizable kit, and go down to the tyres and get racing softs. So many confirmation messages. Ugh. Okay. Now we want to go and go into the settings, just to make sure everything's good. Setting sheet, so you can see that. So I just want to make sure suspension's good. Here, I'm just going to leave it all untouched, because these settings will be changed in the workshop program when we hack it, so we don't need to change these. So okay, now we can go back into and save the data, and then go back to the PC. My PC. I don't have another computer, I just use a laptop. You can see myself in the screen. Okay. Now, you go and put your data, go and copy it onto your USB. I should call it a flash drive, because that's what it's supposed to be called. Or a pen drive, or a memory stick. Okay, so now I'm just gotta check that it's on there. So you can see credits and everything, and that's the most important, that it roughly matches the time. When it does, okay. So now we can go and pull out the memory stick and put it into the computer. I gotta unplug my external hard drive. Okay, put it in there. Okay, so now I'm assuming you've put your flash drive into the computer. So what you first want to do is find out what drive letter it is, and it's E. And you can see that, okay, so this is your Gran Turismo file. So open up Workshop. Now if you like, wait, I'll show you how you get it to work after you download it. So delete these. So assuming you downloaded the zip file, and it looks kind of like that. It's that big because I've got all my backups in the folder. But you just like extract it. You always have to extract it first, and then you can open it. This is all my backups, that's why it's 9 megabytes. It's no longer 2.2, I just haven't changed the file name. Let's see, it's 2.3. And now, just saying that you have that. Okay, so now you go and browse. So you start off a computer, PS3, save data, and then you look for something with dash game after it, and that should be your Gran Turismo data, and you just click on GT5.0. And once you got that, you click load data. Wait for it to load up. Okay, so these values are there. So you tick this first. Okay, so what do you want to do to it? Scroll down, and you want the Red Bull X2011 prototype engine. You want to make it 4-wheel drive. You want to go and use this chassis. So let's copy. My microphone's in the way of the Control C and Control V buttons at the moment, so I'm just gonna right click. You get LSD, and you paste that in. Okay, so now once you've done that, you go down to Transmission Editor, and like always, you put 0.1, 0.1, 0.11, 0.12, and 0.13. I don't think the final gear matters. You could probably leave it the same and it won't do anything because it gets reset in the game. The only gears ratios that actually stick are the actual gears, not the final gear, so it probably doesn't matter. You go for turbo, FF, space, FF, aero. Now, it was like 66, 77. And then you do 2000 for ride height, 2000, 255 for grip, 255 for both spring rates. Now I'm going to put the paint hack on there. Because I'm going to use the Dome Zero, you won't actually see the paint hack, but oh well, screw it, I'll put it on there anyway. There's 2 hacked paint codes, that the second one and this is the first one, so you can use either one of those. And for DLC Chrome paints, the codes are here. So, okay. So make sure everything's done. So that's Red Bull engine, that's done, that's done, that's done. Yep, we don't need that. And we should be okay to go. Save and encrypt. Okay. Now I don't need these anymore because... And when we go into GT5 Editor 1.6, if you don't know how to get it, look at my 4,000 km/h hacking tutorials that show you how to get it. All you have to do is Google GT5 Editor 1.6 and you should be able to get it. And now we're going to go and get the body from Dome Zero. Yeah, my save path isn't correct, so select backup, go to E, PS3, and we just click the folder this time. We don't have to find the GT5 file, and then we can click load car info. So we go to Volkswagen. Now we want to type in Dome for Dome Zero. Close. Okay, that should be done. Now you can put your memory stick or flash drive, whatever you want to call it, back into the PlayStation. Okay, so I've just gone and put my flash drive back into the PlayStation. You can't see it because it's too dark. I don't care though. Now I'll get my controller. Wait for it to turn on. And now we're going to go and copy data from my flash drive back to the PlayStation. Yay, now we have to wait until the game loads. Fantastic. Get to see around my room while I wait for the game to load. Map of Grand Theft Auto V. This is my room. Quite small, maybe. My radio, that's the noise in the background. I got my radio on. My room's quite messy. There's sound system. Has the game loaded yet? No, it has not. All that time, you get to see all around my room, the game still hasn't loaded. That's how slow Gran Turismo is. Oh, now we are. Here we go. Excellent. Look at that. Wow. What a beast. Hopefully I did the hack right. Come on. Now we go straight into the GT Auto. Okay, now we should have 771,000 horsepower, which we do. Fantastic. Okay. Pimp my ride. Gotta get some new rims. I'll pick these ones. Move my stupid keyboard out the way. Okay, and I'm just gonna paint them. 975 paints. It's nowhere near the amount of paints I used to have. I used to have 2,500 paints. That's ridiculous. Scrolling through the paint list to find the paint you want was just ridiculous. Red rims, yeah. Because the red car is always faster. So I gotta make it at least a little bit red. Whoa! Whoa! I was gonna colour the speaker in black with permanent marker, but I gave up. Because that's how dour I am, don't even have paint. Okay, so now we can go in and check the settings. Notice how the weight is 458 kilos. That's because we did the weight reduction. And that'll make it quicker. The torque curves or lines or whatever you want to call them, torque and horsepower is good. You can see that you get lots of power throughout most of the gear. That's what you want. If you don't have that, if it's like screwed up, then you're not going to get much speed. Now you can see why I didn't tweak the suspension beforehand, because look, because we set the ride height to 2000 and the spring rates to 255, it's already set them up high, just like we need them. All we need to do now is make the front down to 0. Okay, and that's it. Now we should be able to test it out. Just after checking the settings sheet, see the transmission, see how the final gear's been reset. This is why I think it might not have any effect changing the final gear in the Car Hack Workshop, because it just gets reset, but the other gears have remained the same. So yep, now we just go back out. And test it out. It's speed test. Now this thing will do a wheelie before you take off, so be aware of that. You just have to tap the accelerator lightly and then hit the brakes. So it just gets the car going at 100 kilometers an hour, and then you can just floor it, and I'll show you how to get it working. Make sure you're manual. Traction controls on nothing. It would probably help to have it on, but I never do. Probably reduce the speed as well, and I don't want to reduce the speed. Okay, so now I'm going to try and control the car with one hand. If I manage to do this, then I am the master of all cars. This is going to be hard. So what you're going to do is tap it. You can see it's doing a wheelie. Hold down the handbrake. See, now we're at 90 kilometers an hour. Then floor it. And change into 4th gear. Shit. Look how fast that is. Through the tunnel in like 3 seconds. Not even that. Probably like half a second. And we're at the map. Now that was a bad run, so I'm going to try and do it again. So I'm just going to go on outside view so I can see it. So you just tap the accelerator lightly and hold down the handbrake. Wow, that didn't work. Okay. Online this doesn't happen because you can't flip your car online. So hold down the handbrake. We're going to have to get it a little bit faster. Here we go. Floor it. Now I'm going to have to try and keep it straight. Oh shit, that was bad. Retry again. I'm not good at this. Hold down the brake this time, see. Oh, that works better. See if we can get it to not hit the wall. Still wants to hit it. So, what I think is wrong here is something is wrong with the downforce settings. We've got too much downforce on the front. So, I've already made one of these, so I'm just going to go and get the downforce settings off the other one. Okay, that's the new one, this is the old one. Still it has red rims. So our downforce settings, 60 and 77. Yeah, okay, my other one had 66, so that's probably why. So you can go and change the downforce without it unhacking. So change it down to 60. 60 and 77. And click exit. And exit. And let's go back into the speed test. Yay! This video is now 10 minutes long. That's just this camera video of the second bit. And the camera is so hot at the moment, it's like burning my hand as I hold it. Okay, so now it should work. Now you don't actually have to watch this bit, because this is just me showing you the car. But yeah, you might want to take note of those downforce settings for the hack workshop. Instead of entering 66, enter in 60. Handbrake, handbrake. No, I didn't get it. It still flipped back. Shut up, itch bin gut. Gotta straighten up the car before we floor it. Go. Here we go. That's what I'm talking about. Out the map. Without any issue at all. Goes straight out the map. We're going like 5,000 kilometers an hour. So let's do that again. Try and make it some scraping along the side. this time I'm going to put it straight into 4th gear, and then there's the brake to stop it, and then go hit the accelerator. See if we can keep it straight. Yep, there we go. That is so fast. Whoa. I love it how this goes 999 kilometers an hour. Can't actually tell you what the actual real speed is, but when you save the replay it does. Just save it. Everyone's messaging me, oh my god. I should have told everyone I was making a tutorial. Okay. Yay! Now we get to see how fast it goes, see if I screwed up. Which I'm pretty sure I didn't. The game takes forever to load. Oh, this one is a lot faster. Instead of going 5,700 kilometers an hour, like the other one did, this one's going 5,807 kilometers an hour. This one is hauling. It's so quick. There you go, that's almost 6,000 kilometers an hour. That's fast. Good for drags up the straight of special stage route X. Because, well yeah, you're gonna be unbeaten at top speed. That is so quick. That's around like 3,600 miles an hour. So yeah, I'm gonna end this video here because my camera is like boiling hot and it's already 14 minutes long. So yeah, the end. The end.